The Breckenridge has the following features: Vango lifetime guarantee, fire retardant fly sheet, inner tent, mesh and ground sheet reduce the possibility of ignition from naked flames. Protex 5000 polyester fly sheet that is durable, totally waterproof and reliable. Rigid steel structure to secure comfortable living space. Sewn-in ground sheet for extra comfort. Seam-taped fly sheet for long-lasting protection. Mesh ventilation on the inner tent reduces the build-up of condensation and keeps bugs out. Color-coded poles and continuous pole sleeves ensure the correct poles are in the correct pole sleeves. Crystal clear windows allow maximum light into the tent and outside viewing. Mains cable access point and cable supports. Roller bag and separate pole bag for easy transport. To pitch your Breckenridge. Zip open the tent bag and lay out the components: inner tents, fly sheet, pole bag and peg bag. Assemble the poles and lay them out on the ground. You should have standard upright poles, long curved roof poles, 2 porch uprights, 1 short porch roof pole, and fiberglass window poles. On this tent, the fly sheet pitches first. The best way to pitch this tent is to consider it as a large tunnel design. Open the fly sheet on the ground and position the tent in the desired direction, taking care to position the doorway away from the prevailing wind if possible. Locate the pole sleeves on the roof section of the fly sheet and insert the curved roof poles. The coloured pole ends should finish at the corresponding ends of the pole sleeve. Locate the colour-coded upright poles into the appropriate roof poles. On one side of the tent, locate an end of each pole into the corresponding pin and ring on the pole anchor strap. Very carefully, make each pole into an arch from the opposite side and locate the pole ends into the corresponding pin and ring. Attach the clips to each of the poles. Lay the arches on the ground, the end of the tent facing up and the poles lying on top of each other. Peg out the adjustable anchor straps at both corners of the upper end of the tent using the long V-pegs supplied. With one person on each side of the tent, gather all the poles together and lift them into the upright position. Pull the fly sheet forward, away from the pegged points, until the tent takes shape. Peg the opposite 2 anchor straps at the other end using V-pegs. At this point, ensure that all the poles are in line with each other and that the tent is sitting square. Peg down the remaining anchor straps using V-pegs. Peg down all the pole positions through the metal rings using pin pegs. Take care that the poles are aligned with the adjacent seams. Peg down the remaining fly sheet pegging points using pin pegs. Thread the curved porch pole through the sleeve and attach the uprights. Locate the base of the poles into the pin and ring fittings one side at a time to make an arch. Fasten the clips onto the porch poles. Peg out using V-pegs at the adjustable anchor points. Insert the window poles into the corresponding colour-coded sleeves. Insert the ends into the eyelets and put on the protective end caps. Peg out all the guy lines using pin pegs. Open out the inner tents inside the fly sheet and position their doors to correspond with the porch and entrance of the fly sheet. Ensure the colour-coded clips match the suspension hooks. Starting from the rear corners of the inner, attach the elasticized hooks on the ground sheet to the rings on the fly sheet anchor straps. Suspend the inner by attaching the toggles of the inner tent through rings on the inside of the fly sheet. Do the rear first and work forward towards the porch. Link the inners using the toggles. Peg down the corner through the eyelet in the ground sheet with a flat-topped peg. Taking the tent down is the reverse of putting it up. Remove the inners. Remove the window poles. Remove the porch poles. Unpeg the base of the tent. Unclip the tent from the poles. Release the pins from the poles. Push the poles out of the sleeves. Fold the inners and fly sheet to fit the bag and pack away. Make sure your tent is dry before packing it away. We suggest you pitch it again in the garden, just to make sure it is properly dry. For full aftercare of your tent, visit our website. Proper care and attention to your tent will make it last for years. The Vango range also includes rucksacks, sleeping bags, camp furniture, and other accessories such as windbreaks and cooking gear, all designed to make your life in the outdoors rewarding, exciting, and comfortable. Visit our website, vango.co.uk.